Greetings everyone, it is me, Gigalem, and welcome back to Shovel Knight. Or rather, welcome to a new Let's Play. We are doing another night, and I've been wanting to do another night for a very long time. I mean, at the time of this recording, you have the full treasure trove out on every console that's been released for, including previous gens. So, if, say, you have a Wii U and such, you can still access the content that the Nintendo Switch version would have. But yeah. For chivalry, I may add. So yeah, it's time to start a new game, and you're probably wondering, am I going to cover this one next? No. I am not a fan of his gameplay style, and I'm going to have to get accustomed to it whenever I do Plague of Shadows. In fact, we're doing one that's more fitting for the month of October. Specter of Torment, a prequel to the game. Now, I have a dumb name for this. Tony. Oh, I didn't know you could just add letters by pressing start. Yeah, we're going to be playing as Tony, and there's going to be a good reason for that. But now that we have our knight selected, let us play through Specter of Torment. And so we begin our quest. When does the stage start? Well, by pressing B. I like how you can do that. Anyways, Specter of Torment is my favorite of the entire Shovel Knight campaigns here. If you are, now, the previous two nights before this one, Shovel of Hope and Plague of Shadows, they fall under the same rules of going through a hub world, defeating knights that are unlocked at the current moment, and of course being able to upgrade your gear. Specter of Torment is more like a classic Mega Man game in the fact that rather than a map, you have this single hub world, and you can you get to select your stage. More on that in a moment. Now, another thing. Those red skulls, you want to collect as many of them as possible. There are a total of 100 of them. There are 10 of each stage, with the exception of the final 2 stages, in which there are only 5. Well, there's 5 in one stage, 2 in another. That move I just did right there. If you see this red line, attack and you will do a thrust. You're going to want to learn how to do that as much as possible, because that is a fun move to do. And the more you practice with it, the better you'll get at it. And believe me, I love doing that move. Anyway. Curiosity Peak. Nope, nothing. Okay. It can also be a lifesaver, and you want to take advantage of that. We may have darkness, but we have no curios to use them with. So, let's gather some things that we can use for curios and such. Anyways. I did that without taking a single hit. Now, this gameplay style is probably the most traditional out of all the Shovel Knight campaigns. This is due to the fact that it's very simple and very easy to grasp, and again, one of my favorites. Because you have a normal swipe, which is good for damage, also good for timing your hits. You also have the thrust, which I demonstrated earlier, and of course, you also have your wall climbs, which you can only go up a certain distance. But however, you can do some wall jumps, which will refresh your distance, and if you can do enough wall jumps up, well, as many walls as possible, you can just continuously refresh your what I'm saying is that you can refresh your climbs by just constantly wall jumping. I hate these green dragons right here. Ugh. I shouldn't need to have any distaste towards a dragon, but goodness gracious, those ones have been the cause of my deaths in this Let's Play and such. And believe me, there's gonna be something later in the Let's Play that's gonna be a pain to do. There's already stages I'm not looking forward to doing, and you'll see why in a short little bit. Anyways, angling is important here. Like that. I'm not going after the gold, that's just way too risky for me. And yes, you can just climb walls off of nearly everything. Things that have stuff like that green moss you see up on that wall over there, you cannot climb. There are certain things that will make them be marked as unclimbable. And oh boy, I am definitely going to die a lot in this Let's Play as well, even as experienced as I am. But hey, now we just got ourselves some nice shiny trinkets. All we have to do is keep going. We only have half of the stage's skulls, and the moment we have them all is when we see that skull number goes to 10. I could have sworn I did this. Like that. Just climb up here. And when it's not some skulls, it's definitely going to be some rewards. I am definitely going to miss one of these things right here. How are you supposed to upgrade your will in darkness? These things right here. There are very few of them in the game. And whenever you find them, you increase your HP or your darkness. Basically, your HP and ammo. Oh, goodness. First try! I got that first try! Oh, that gave me a lot of trouble when I practiced that. I was practicing the stage, and that red skull, oh, right there. I struggled to get that red skull for a good while. Alright, this one. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Don't go too high on this thing because you will get null hit sound effects, and that means you're not going to be doing any damage. Okay, this one. Immediately turn around and do a little thrust to get it. The planes are the easiest skulls to get due to the fact that, well, they're very easy to spot, and they're usually on the way. Can't say the same for any other stage. I'm gonna die a lot trying to get every single one. Let's get that before it disappears. Okay, there's nothing here. I believe we have one more to go, and it's right on this cliff. And here it is. I hate perilous jumps like this. I hate it in Crash. I hate it in Shovel Knight. Anyway. Let's gather our rewards, lots and lots of money, and there's definitely going to be things where we can get lots of money for it as well. But now we have 10 red skulls for this stage. We have every single one. We are at the end of the stage. That means we can refill on health and get ourselves up another checkpoint. Boss time! Halt! These foul lands are no place for commoners. Turn back, whoever you are. Fool, I've only come here for you. You will kneel before me. Bow for the enchantress, enjoying her order. Your cutting words are no match for my cutting blows. I'll teach you a lesson in humility. And so, come Terrapin, my shield steed. And so we have our very first boss fight. Terrapin and Black Knight. It's a shame that we never that in terms of the voted the voted knights for the DLC. I was hoping to do this without taking a hit, but that's not easy to do. We never got one on Black Knight because I would have wanted to know what Black Knight's deal would have been. But I guess because he also wields a shovel, it would be very difficult to try to make his gameplay unique despite the powers he has. But yeah, first boss is pretty darn easy if you know how to hit him. He doesn't really fight back hard. That fighting style, could it be Donovan? But you were claimed by the tower. The tower grows in power each moment. The enchantress has plans for you, and will grant you what you desire. I won't be led astray. You standing before me means there's hope for the one I seek. I'm glad you're safe, Donovan, but keep your distance. The Donovan I knew would surely know better than to pursue me further. Now, if you stand here for 30 seconds, you'll gain an achievement. I can't remember the achievement's name. I will have future me post the name on screen. But of course, we have no time for dilly-dally. So, you've returned. I assume Black Knight has joined our ranks? Neither wards nor scythe had any effect. The fool persists in some fruitless quest. Indeed, it seems I'm dealing only with fools here. Was I a fool to trust you? Tarry here no longer, and for your sake, pray that the others are less obstinate. Bring the knight immediately. So yeah, this is our hub world. And of course, because I've played this a lot, we're not entering the usual way. Oh, oi! I'm the H-bomb. Oi, you think you're edgy? You do? Oi! I'll be the judge of that. Oi, will. I am sorry to any of whom I have offended. Anyways, what I just did there was a trick. Doing 3 of them in a single slide will get you the achievement Dark Slide, which is one of my favorite names for an achievement. In this game they're called feats, but I call them achievements because I'm playing off the Steam version. As you can tell, we have a friendly red skeleton. Words escape me. Over there, who is willing to exchange words with us. We also have a lady over here who will give us any wisps that we missed out when we went through the stage. It will cost you some gold, but you will get that wisp that you missed. There's another red skull in here, which I recommend getting. Now these things. These are for your armor upgrades. You're going to need to offer up a lot of gold, and you need to make sure that it fills up the jar. The more gold you offer, the jar will get more and more full. If it's full enough, say hello to, I believe the name is... Oh, okay, it's Manny. I thought it was going to be Legion for a moment. We like your gold. We like your cloak. touch it. New powers. Yes, we cloak you in darkness. We're gonna get this one later. Oh boy, we are definitely gonna get this one later. It's a lot of fun. I apologize for the noise in the background. I can't really do anything about that. Just dogs barking up the storm. But let's talk to Red. My beloved, my betrothed, my heart breaks for her red skull lies misplaced. Oh, to see her crimson face once more. If you should happen upon a red skull, even 100 of them, then I beg you, please, bring them all to me. In a past life, I hunted curios, but I'd trade them all away just to see my love again. Surely, these would interest you. And there's one I want to get first. This one, Dread Talon. We get one of my favorite curios in the game. I love this thing. It would seem that a curse has been placed here. I'm afraid your scythe will be of no use. Why is that, you ask? Sorry, but that's an ancient skeleton secret. We'll regroup ahead. Tread carefully. The claw! By pressing Y, we get to tear through certain enemies like butter. Certain enemies that give us trouble, not a problem. And it feels so satisfying to do. Good thing I noticed that wall over there. But goodness gracious, I love this curio. You can do it in the air too, and it's always so satisfying. Excellent. Away we go. Away we go. That curio is no mere bauble. Use it wisely. Of course, he will shake his head at the many red skulls that we find. But because we have enough, let's get the wheel skull. This is basically a nice HP, a nice way of gathering HP again. I've never seen that before. I've never seen the delayed drop where Specter Knight just takes a long while to fall. Unless that's always guaranteed here. Anyways, we have almost no HP. The next hit will definitely kill us. The Will Skull is basically a means of healing that HP. But don't get hit when you are trying to heal up, because if you get hit while trying to heal up, your will be cancelled. So yeah. Excellent. Away we've got. Away we go. That curio is known. We've already seen this already, but we only have one red skull, so we can't really buy anything at the moment. Now, I recommend going here first. Talk to this creature right here. You're going to need to offer way more gold for this one. Around 3,000? Yeah, 3,000. This creature will upgrade your curios if you need them. Okay, this one's name is Legion. Okay. Gold, pay thee up. Powerful we make. We cannot afford any of these, so we're gonna have to come back later. Now, go over here, spin this mirror, and we can talk to another lady who will talk about your stats and such. And believe me, we're not going to keep that what's it at 0 for very long. That the times I've died. Okay, that's the name of it. Dash slashes. Clearly, this is a powerful sorcery. Thank you, Bewitched Mirror. I am not a mirror. Now, we can talk to Gold Armor, and there's another little secret with this one. Continue slicing this, and the flame will drop on the armor to change the color. Whoa, this is awesome. I can perform lots of sword stabs in armors like this. I'm going to put in a transfer to the Lost City immediately. Now, another thing you can do here, you want to make sure that orb gets all the way over here, And this little mimic fox chest will play with it and offer you lots and lots of gold. I believe you also get a feat for this one too. Yeah, you can only do that once per save file. I believe you just need to talk to these guys to give you some money and such. Oh yeah, there's another thing I should go back to the to this room for. You may see that little thing in the wall. Red Skull. So yeah. This guy will serve for many customers. The more customers you bring in, the more the more lively the place becomes. Anyways, this area right here, we're not going to worry about that area. Not yet. Anyways, down we go. Nope, there's nothing here. I thought there was. But hey, I'd say let's close off this part by doing one more level. Hail, Lord Specter Knight. Glory to the Enchantress. She has entrusted me to operate this dark portal. Cross through it, and you'll reach your target in a mere moment. Shall I prepare the magic mirror for your departure, my lord? So yeah, we can choose any stage in any order. The reward depends on the stage, and I believe the higher the reward, the harder the stage, and they knew how hard this one is. But we're not doing that stage. No, thank you. We're going to Pridemore Keep first, and there's a good reason for that. Pridemore Keep is always a great way to start off your adventure. My lord, are you prepared to visit Pridemore Keep? Before we do that, King Knight looks over Pridemore from this castle, but his renovations appear to have stalled. So yeah, let's go to Pridemore Keep. This shall be the last stage we'll do for the day. Wham! Now, before anything else, go to the left. This will definitely be a Red Skull you'll miss on your very first playthrough. Ah, darn it. Okay. And because of that, this is basically, not only is this a very easy secret to miss, but it's also a Yacht Club Easter egg. I mean, look at their logo. Showing their logo on the very first level. Anyway, now that we got the very first Red Skull, let's actually continue our quest. Now, this stage ain't no easy feat. This may be an easy stage by comparison, but it is not something to scoff at. There's another Red Skull. It should be our second one, so let's dash slash up here. Now, don't try to dash slash everywhere you go. Sometimes dash slashing may be an easy way of dying. But yeah. So let's just gather as much gold as possible. I want to be careful of those lava buckets and such. Wonder why it keeps refilling on lava. Unless it's not lava. It must be something else. Of course, the rats return from this stage, as well as those jousting horses. But of course, we have another Red Skull here, if you are good with your mindful eye. And goodness gracious, that was not intended, but that was pretty cool. Be careful of, oh yeah, these are new mages here, and we completely messed up the jump, so fortunately this isn't Contrast Syndrome. Ow, let's not die here. Those are new mages and such. Those little orbs right there, you can actually dash slash through them. There are many things that you can dash slash which are staggering. And we have another pathway, so let's go through it. And this pathway leads to another Red Skull. Let's take the easy way, and then just jump over it. Let's wait for another platform to appear before dropping into it. Gather our next red skull, and we should be on our way. Ow. Now, as you can tell, there's another place in the wall that we can dash/to. Or rather, we can just destroy. As you can tell, Specter Knight will destroy those 1 blocks just by standing on them. Sometimes he'll just go straight through them. Whoa! I don't think there's anything down there, so I'm not going to go check. I'm not going to check, because I have a feeling that as soon as I check, well, I'm going to die. Let's refresh that. Refresh it again, and go up. Believe me, we're going to be hitting the books again, quite literally, because they knew how tough they are. Ah, crud. Money! Yeah, you want to, quite literally, book it whenever you activate one of these things. Go right down. And this is another very tricky... Ow! Another very tricky... Another very tricky red skull to get. To get this particular one, you basically have to time a dash/, with one of these things perfectly. Like that. We're not going to be able to go over there, but it's not that much gold we're losing. Oh yeah. Very easy thing to find in the wall. But yeah, just walking off them fortunately does not destroy those blocks, but be careful. Anyways, let this one go down first. Ugh. Those chandeliers, I'm not sure how you're supposed to speedrun right through them. Anyways, when he gets ready to stab, just don't be afraid to do a slash. If you hesitate a little too much, well, that knockback is definitely going to be the cause of your death. Oh boy. Huh. Ow. Also, another thing. Slashing this will change the direction of it. Ah. I'm just getting nervous trying to do this all. But not to worry. Free health refill right there in the center. There's nothing here, nothing here to find, fortunately. So just climb up the stairs, and all you need to do is worry about this particular thing right here, this particular jump. And with that, you get your next red skull. Now we come to our a reunion with another mini boss, the Griffin. Only this time I want to say that's a new move. I know it's after some time, like, they will get invincibility frames, but that's not all the time. But yeah, continuously dash/, through them, because that's how you're going to get this thing right here, your next piece of wisp. There's nothing up here, fortunately, so all you need to do is just go down and just continue along the way. Also, if you're wondering what that noise is, that's because there's a train here and such. So, I think I'll have to take a bit of a moment.
I like trains.
I had to worry about interruptions via fan members to interruptions via trains that pass by. The curse of living next to a train track. Oh well. Back to the game. Anyway. Be careful around these. because they will swing their maces and such. All you need to do is just carefully approach them, and then you can just defeat them just like that. Be careful around here. Because there is death right below us. Spikes are insta-kill just like in Mega Man. And guess what? I'm wondering, why wasn't it breaking when they did this? That's because you have to do this. And we have another /1, so be absolutely careful. I took a bit of a risk there, but that can be a nerve-wracker right then in itself. Now we may have 10 red skulls, but we do not have all the red skulls in the stage. And I had to slash these books a few times just to prepare myself. Ow! That's why I don't like these, Ow! There's our first death. And just make sure you get on top of this. And we're not even through the worst of it yet. Oh, I got that on my first try. Seriously, the recording curse needs to knock it off. Ow! That's what I get. Worst part is, bottomless pit section. Joy. Absolute joy. Oh, I'll be back in a moment. I do not like that part. No. At the very least we saved our gold. Anyway, there's another one right there. And we need to be absolutely careful with this one because of the Griffin's wind. Ugh. Oh. I wasn't expecting to have anxiety attacks today, but I do think we have every single red skull on this stage now. Anyway. Oh look, it's the loyal lapdog, here to do your master's bidding. Chasing your tail around the valley must be tiring. In fact, you look like death! Puns. I later suspected you dawdle and play at nobility. I've been tasked with setting you back on schedule. What should I do? Grab a shovel and start digging? Just think of it makes my flawless face flush. Working for commoners, but I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. Dirty. Watch. Anyways, it's time to fight King Knight, and he does not have the same strategy as he does in Shovel of Hope. He has different moves. He throws cards now, and those cards will be of importance later. Let's just say it'll be a few Let's Plays from now. He will throw these cards against you, they will point a direction, and they will fire. He also will summon his rats to try to even the odds. And if he were to fall into one of those pits, he will get onto his propeller rats and throw some cards. In fact, he was about to do a thrust, and I died because I wasn't paying attention. Was I seriously 1 hit point away from defeating him? Now that was just sad. At the very least I got to explain him, but let's do this right this time. Ugh. Let's actually get this last piece of gold. Yes, you can dash slash through the cards. you are able to use your Curios on the bosses, and if you have a good strategy, some of these Curios can really decimate these bosses. Also, be aware that his little downward stab has a chance of stunning you on the ground, and oh dear, I think this is the most dangerous point of oh dear. Okay. Yeah. I saw how close to death I was. Or... Hooray! Play those trumpets for your fall! I never gotten this situation to happen before. Anyway. That should be about it for this part in particular. Anyways, I hope you should enjoy today's part. If you want to follow the series and any future series like it, you can hit subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be on your way. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Any donations given to the links below is appreciated. But most importantly, I shall bid you guys adieu.